Howdy people. Okay, tonight I've got a couple to do. Neither of them I've had before that I can remember anyway. This one here, fantastic looking pods. I love those wrinkles, just crazy looking. It's a variation of a ghost. It's called a chocolate ghost JAMI. Really not any smell. It's a little bit soft. You can see just a little bit soft, but it's also really thin skinned as well. So you know, like I said the other day, when they've been off the plant for a little bit, you know, they quickly deteriorate if they've got a really thin skin. All I know about this one is it's a variant of a peach ghost JAMI crossed with an unknown. I really don't know much about it. If anyone wants to put in the comments more info, that would be fantastic. But the shape's unreal, and being a ghost variant, I've been told it's fairly hot, and I've read it's a little bit hot too. So it's a cross that was done by Enrico Lay. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, instant around the mouth. Just you know, top of the roof of my mouth and top of the tongue. A little bit on the sides of the tongue, but I'm not sure about the flavour. It wasn't really a ghost flavour. It's just starting to pick up on the tongue. Really didn't get any seeds in it either. But I'm a big fan of those shapes, the really wrinkled ones. I just love that. It's got some heat. You know, this one would probably be good to smoke, and you know, being thin-skinned, it'd be good to smoke and make a powder out of. It's got its own flavour. I thought that it would be more ghost flavoured, but yeah, it's not bad. Just I think powders I would go for. Heat's building, but it's not a fierce heat. You know, mainly on the top of the roof of my mouth, to be honest. Tongue's not too bad. There's almost nothing in the back of my throat. You can feel it tracking down a little bit as I breathe in. It doesn't really feel like it's building either. Yeah, just lingering flavors there, but it's pretty mild, I'd say. Be nice to grab one straight off the plant and have a crisp one to see if it's the same. It's only been in my fridge for a little while, but just may have been off the plant a little bit longer, but that's okay. And massive thanks, Jace Morfitt. Each season provides me with pods to review from his unbelievable garden. I think he's got about 130 varieties going this year, and you know, it's just, you know, he just grows fantastic pods and sources really good seeds as well. Okay, out of 10, heat. Maybe 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10 heat for that. That was a chocolate ghost JAMI. Okay. Yeah, I reckon I'll get straight into it. I've got another one here that I really didn't know anything about. I hadn't heard of it. And to be honest, this is a variant of, this is a Trinidad X strain variant. So Trinidad X strain, I haven't found much information on it. Quite a thick skin one, but no smell to it. X strain is I think it's a 7-pot douglas variant. So or one of some sort. I'm not exactly sure. And this is a variant of the X strain. So yeah, hard to find info on it, but there's a little bit of sweet smell to it, but you know, quite a thick skin on it. Being a douglas, I'm assuming it's going to be fairly warm. Yeah, almost a leathery feel to the skin. Thick, still had a bit of crunch to it. Still quite juicy. Wow, interesting flavour. It's a little bit sweeter than I thought it was going to be. It didn't have a very pungent smell to it, but yeah, a little bit more in the back of the throat, straight under the tongue. Top of the tongue's not too bad. Top of the roof of my mouth is going off a bit again. I've got a 7-pot douglas that's a couple of years old here, and it's really throwing some nice pods this year. You know, one of my favourite flavours, and really nice good heat to it. I'm getting the heat from the douglas, I would say, is what I'm feeling. It's an all-round mouth burn, but sides of the tongue especially is copping it, and the roof of my mouth, and a little bit in the back of the throat. Quite a bit hotter than the Ghost chocolate JAMI. We just had the first of proper rain in months last night, and it's just amazing how it affects the plants. I came out this morning, and you know, there was almost on every plant just a little bit of new growth that was noticeable, but there was also aphids, which you know, not my favourite things, but you know, you take the good with the bad. Front of my tongue, it's really front of the mouth, this one, a little bit in the throat, but really front heat. Yeah, good pod. I would suggest another one. I'd probably, if I was going to make something, I'd go powders again, flakes, something like that. Being a thicker skin one, maybe you know, mix it up on a pizza. I mean, I always say pizza and things like that, but you know, if you were to cut it up into small bits and cook it in butter and over a steak or something, I'm sure it would be pretty cool as well. Back of the throat's okay now. It really is just that front of the tongue. It's got a really good burn to it. Yeah, all right. So let's say Chocolate Ghost JAMI, 7 out of 10. Trinidad X strain variant, just over 8, I'd say. Getting close to 8.5 out of 10. All right, people, have a fantastic day. I'll catch you later.